really, really was, actually. This was, all in all, a well-done movie by Blake Lively. This was one of those movies where she was basically the only actress in this entire movie. It was solely focused on her. It was very, very well done. It basically talks about Nancy, a nurse who basically tries to take time away from her life, dealing with a lot of depression, losing her mom, not wanting to be a part of like hospital care, and you definitely show that a little bit. And she does it by serving, and of course, so a lot of her lack of Spanish, Espanol, kind of shows out in this movie, but it's kind of funny. So, all in all, this was just a very well thought out, well done movie. There were like at least 3 points in this movie where I actually jumped out of my seat, just like, oh my gosh, that actually scared the crap out of me. I even mentioned that one of them was where dolphins just appeared out of nowhere, and I was like, you little bastards, you guys just got me. And it wasn't until maybe like 2 minutes later, then the shark came around and it's like, oh wow, I did not, okay, that was good. It's just like a calming relief, and the next thing you know, it's like a train hits you. It just was very well done, talking about Nancy's way to survive this, and oh my gosh, it was very well done. And the one thing that I mentioned about this was that it felt like the shark, for the majority of the movie, I would say like 90% of this movie, felt real. And that's the crazy thing about it, is that so many of these movies about sharks are just so generic. They're so unnatural. It's just hard to really see this really being a scary movie. I mean, I could throw Sharknado into the mix. Good God, they're making Sharknado 5. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. So they showed a lot of like the shark being drawn by blood and movement, as well as also by but as well as being like territorial, because it knows that there's something there for it to feast on. So it's one of those things where some people might say, no, it would not do that. It would not do that. I would disagree. There's a lot of things that I've seen on these shark documentaries or these shark films where they show the sharks actually being like this. And I look at this and I think, oh wow, this is actually almost like what a great white shark would do. I even thought they did a great paying homage to the Jaws 2, where it seemed like the shark was getting put on fire from a flare gun. I mean, there was like some kind of oil or something there. I think it was from the whale that got killed off earlier. Blake Lively shot a flare at the oil spot. It started the shark on fire. And as soon as she realized the shark was pissed, she just goes, oh shit. Which you could definitely tell that shark was not happy at all. Admittingly, the way that the shark died, that was pretty generic. That was pretty non-organic. I don't think a shark would go that far to kill somebody. But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like sometimes there are sharks out there that are natural-born killers. You never know. This just was very well done. And they even showed a point where the shark showed the going from its black eye to the white eye deal. That I thought was cool. That was a very nice touch, because you never really see that with a shark. You always see it having just the black eyes. But then when it's either, feasting on something or it's focused, it goes straight into the rolled up white eye deal. And it's just so terrifying. But it's so well done. All in all, this was definitely the 5-star rating movie that I enjoyed. I'm very surprised that The Shallows did not get any kind of nomination for either, best maybe original story, best soundtrack, best feature. I would have nominated it for best picture. I thought this was very good. I'd replace this with Manchester by the Sea, in all honesty. This was a very well done movie. So that is going to conclude this edition of What Did I Just Watch? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Of course, you can always check me out on Twitter at NateFandGreat. You can always check us out on Elite Ringside Network, the group page, as well as our fan page, Facebook.com/ER Network 24/7. And you can always check out everybody else's Twitter in the description below, and how else you can find us and listen to us, guys. So thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.